Afternoon, Minecrafters. This is Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. We are live here at the beginning of the Smurf Village. As you can see here, what we finished on Monday. And I'm the Big Red 1967. Welcome to the stream. I stream here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week. Hope you guys are enjoying the week so far. If you don't catch these live streams, I upload these to YouTube on my same channel, the Big Red 1967 on YouTube. So check it all out. I think it's getting near. No, it's not getting near nighttime. All right. What I'm planning on doing today, let's go inside here, is basically creating Gargamel's castle or house with a little bit of a tower there. And so hopefully I can get that either, well, I'll definitely get it started, but I don't know if I'll get it finished, but we'll get it started. So hope you guys are having a great day today. Let's see if the volume is doing good. Checking it out. Testing. One, two, three. Anything? At all? All right. There we go. I hear it. So let's do the National Day Calendar real quick. Pop this real quick here. And there we go. So if you're born today, happy birthday. This is March 19th. You share your birthday with Thomas McKeon, the attorney and politician who signed the Declaration of Independence. He was born today in 1734. Moorfield Story, the co-founder of the NAACP. He was born today in 1845. Albert Pinkham Ryder, the painter who was considered an early modernism influencer before modernism was recognized. He was born today in 1847. Wyatt Earp, the famous gunslinger, born today 1848. U.S. Marshal who participated in the gunfight at the OK Corral. And Charles Marion Russell, the famous painter and sculptor of the American Wild West. He was born today in 1864. Let me see, anything else? Robert G. Cole, the Medal of Honor recipient for his valor during D-Day and after during World War II. He was born today in 1915. And James Wynne, or Wine, Wynne. He was born today, 1943. He was the co-inventor of Excimer, the laser surgery at IBM, spelling Excimer. I hope I'm saying that right, Excimer. And memorable events. The memorable events from March 19th is Congress approves daylight saving time this day in 1918. The U.S. Senate rejects the Treaty of Versailles, 1920. Nevada makes gaming legal today, 1931. 1942, President FDR orders all men between the ages of 45 and 64 to register for non-military duty. And believe it or not, to this day, 2003, George Bush announces the invasion of Iraq. My God, I can't believe that it's been that long, man. God bless everyone involved in that. Both sides. Let me see here. Today is, let me go back here real quick, is National Backyard Day, National 3D Day. It's always the third day of March, the third week of March. The third day of the third week in March. National SBDC Day. I have no clue what that is. During the third Wednesday in March, National Small Business Development Centers Day. Pretty cool. So National Small Business Day is today. Also National Certified Nurses Day and National Let's Laugh Day. So folks, get out there and laugh while celebrating your nurses and your small businesses and your 3Ds and your backyards. And happy birthday, folks. That's your National Day Calendar, March 19th, 2025. And we are moving on. Let's check the audio one more time. Sounds good. All right, so let's grab a little shut-eye here and get started with the Gargamel house. Now, if you guys, for those who have seen the Smurfs, you'll know what I'm referring to with Gargamel and the Smurfs. If not, Gargamel, well, the Smurfs was a cartoon from NBC in the early 1980s, but originally it was a comic book strip from Penyo in France, or was it France or Brussels? Let me see where Smurfs originated from. Let me see here. Where did the comic strip Smurfs originate from? Belgian. It was a Belgian comic book strip by Pierre Culliford uh, in 1958. Um, but he didn't go by Peyo. There it is, Peyo. So it was created by cartoonist Peyo, Peyo, and the pen name of that person was Pierre Culliford. And it was an established series by Johan and Peewit in 1958 and started in their own series from 1959. But then in the 1980s, NBC animated the show. So they're, oh, I'm sorry. And yeah, so far this is what we created on Monday. And I didn't realize I was staring at the wall there. And this is supposed to be a window out here. This is like a storage area up top. Want to definitely add more Smurf houses. We will be getting back to the library, I promise. Maybe next week. I don't know. I was looking at a one of the Smurfs cartoon episodes last night, and you can watch them on YouTube. And the Leprechaun or the St. Patty's Day episode showed a rainbow going to a tree, a giant oak at the village. So I'm thinking where I have over here, let me see, I think it's over on this side, I'm not sure. Originally, I have a portal. Let me go back before I get lost. I have a portal that I originally came into this world or this area, and it goes over towards the iron farm. There we go. So this is what started in this area when I first created this world. And so what I'm thinking of doing is taking, it's going to sound silly, but making like, I don't know, maybe like an island. There's my iron farm down there. Like an island up here in the clouds where, and according to the episode, there's like Mother Nature's house, which is up in the clouds. So I was thinking making like an island here with a rainbow coming, with clouds surrounding the island, and then a rainbow going from here over to the Mushroom Island, stretching all the way across, a typical rainbow, and then ending at that tree that would be over here where this portal is located. So there's a portal here. I would make a giant like oak tree right here. And then this would be the entrance down into the spider farm, and then to be a giant tree here, and then more Smurf houses around here surrounding the tree, I guess. But over here is the original entrance. I guess it's, let me see, I think it is right here. This is how I originally got down, I believe, into the spider farm. Let me see. And this is the area I'm hoping to make the castle, well, not the castle, but Gargamel's house. Interesting. Now I don't remember exactly where it is. I think it definitely faces. Yeah, I think it's right over here. Yeah, right there. So right on top of this hill here. Wow, it's pretty close to the village. I didn't realize how close it is. Maybe like over here, I would make the house like right over here on this hillside, and use that as an entrance into the cavern down below as well. So somewhere over here, and I'll show it for those who didn't see Monday's stream. What I'm talking about down here is a spider farm. So originally, when I came into this area from the nether portal, and I found this island, and I worked my way down, there's a lush cave. There's a mine shaft down there, and right over here is a spider spawner. So I created a spider farm right over here. Bear with me. I'm going to get to it eventually. And then if you come into here, as we just stare at this wall, there's a spider farm that I created down here. You can see the spawner inside there. And then you come down over this area, the spiders will come here, and then you just whack them as they come out, and you get their drops. So I figured this would be a good place for the Smurf village, for the leprechaun, well, St. Patty's Day, and St. Patty's Day build. And I always wanted to do a Gargamel house. So Gargamel is larger than the Smurfs. And I'm trying to measure him out to make the house size appropriate. So I looked at a couple of pictures and episode screenshots, and it looks like Gargamel, like a Smurf house, comes up to about the knee. It looks like the knee or the waist of Gargamel. And so one of the houses, another Minecrafter has already built one of these Gargamel houses, but they made it to fit a villager. But what I want to do is make it larger than the Smurf house. So, and then make a statue of Gargamel inside, like maybe sitting in the chair, laying back or whatever. So this is the size of a Smurf house, and I'm going to put villagers in it. So imagine our villagers in Minecraft like Smurfs. So this would be, if there was a statue of Gargamel, he would probably, his waist would be at the top of the roof of the house. So let's see how tall this house is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's about like, let's go up here. So this is 85. You can see the upper left hand corner of my screen, it shows 85 for Y level. Oh, one more. Okay, so let's count this one more time. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12. So that's how high. So it's going to be 12 tall by 12. If you imagine making a box. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's how high Gargamel is and how long he is. So the doorway would be even taller than that. So he can get into, well, just a little bit taller, but 12 blocks high is the height of Gargamel for what I'm going to do. And I'll tell you in a second who I am using for a tutorial, or basing this on a tutorial. The Minecrafter is Hot Dog, capital H-O-T, capital D-O-G. G has a capital too. And it's really a simple build. And because of that, That's what I'm basing it on. Because I mean, it looks just like the cartoon, and it's not that difficult to build. I'm just going to enlarge it to make it the size appropriate for the character I'm making. Just bear with me here for a second. I'm trying to get the dimensions that they have, and I'm just going to double it. So I'm going back. They actually show like a floor plan, so you have an idea of the dimensions of this thing. So according to theirs, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like 11 by 10 for the main building. I'm going to have to repair my equipment here. So what I might do is go over to the gold farm real quick. But you know something? We haven't had the stuff from the Ocean Monument. I forget what that stuff's called. God, my brain. No matter how hard I'm trying to think of the name of this block from the Ocean Monument, I won't remember. Prisma Marine. So we need more of that stuff. And I have a Guardian farm over there, so I'm going to repair my equipment and my tools, and we'll come back over here. A lot of the blocks I'm going to use is just typical stone blocks, because of stone bricks, and it's not that difficult or complicated a build. It's just that I'm going to double the size of it. That's where it's going to get a little tricky. Anyhow, I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. I hope your week's going well. Let's see if I can get my stuff together here. So I made this portal so it'd be easier to get around from the island and these other places. Let's go over here. This is the Ocean Monument area. We'll see how fast I can get XP from these Guardians. If not, I'll go over to the gold farm. This is the closest farms I have for XP and drops. Alright, so this is the Ocean Monument. And this place has to be finished as well. I gotta finish building this place. Well, actually taking a lot of the drying up the outside area of this place. Alright, so for this to work, I have to pop that, grab this, throw this down in here. Oh, check it out. Pop that. That's some squid ink. Put that there. Turn this on. Also remember to turn on this thing over here so the equipment goes, or the drops go into their proper area. Make sure nothing's clogged up. So far so good. I think this needs another chest. We'll see how it goes. Alright, turn this on. This way any drops, it'll go right up into there. And go into hard mode. And we'll start healing up or getting our stuff mended. Give me a second here. and you'll start seeing the guardians start appear at the bottom there, and they'll drop into the trident killer. So we let it go for a little bit. We'll go down, absorb the XP, and hopefully get everything mended up, and then we can start doing this Gargamel build. I put the iron door here because if any zombies spawn up there, they'll break that door in if it's a wooden door. I'm just curious to see if the drops are actually coming over here. There we go. Yeah, it's working. Just making sure. And there's the Mushroom Island over that way. So I'd love to connect all these builds together. That would be really cool. Now what I'll do is, if I'm not getting enough XP here, we can go over to the gold farm and possibly the Piglin Trading Hall. I have a ghast farm in there too. I didn't realize how much I've been like the wings and these tools here. You can see anywhere the green lines, that's meaning it's expending its XP. So if you don't mend it, they all have mending enchants on it, and if you don't get XP, they'll eventually get damaged and break, and then you have to make new tools or armor. But if you put the mending enchant, as long as you have XP, they can get mended. So you can see all this area out here. I have to dry up that portion of the ocean surrounding the monument. If you guys are curious how to do a trident killer, just let me know in the comments if you would like to see a trident killer assembled so you can have your own. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll do an episode where we'll build a trident killer. It's not that difficult. It's usually a 4x4 space, and it's about, I think, 5 blocks high. And you simply, just like an AFK spot, you just sit in there and let the mobs drop down inside of it. And while you're busy doing something else, hopefully you're in a little room like this where you're protected from mobs, and Wow, look at that. There's a guardian all the way up here. It's set up that they actually will drift down towards that center part, even if they're higher up in like this area, like that one guy is. So if you're new to Minecraft, what XP is those little green balls that after a mob is vanquished or dies, they give off these little balls, and it's experience, and it repairs any of your tools if you have mending on them. You know something? I don't. That's interesting. I must have put that chicken that I had back over at the Smurf village. I guess I needed room when I was building. I was going to turn this place. Well, I am going to eventually turn it into a larger villager base. I know I got chicken around here somewhere. I got chicken coming out of the ears. Well, I got cooked fish anyway. All right. Because as soon as you go into normal or hard mode, your hunger seems to get out of control. So, heal up these just a little bit longer, and then everything will be mended. As you can see down below, that circle gotta go all the way around the pyramid. And I was using Silent Whispers flying machine to dry up the water surrounding the monument. So we have to go back and pick up where we left off. I think I started that back in 2023. I haven't gone back to it in a long time. Normally, if you were playing by, if you're just playing and not streaming like I'm doing, um, all you have to do is just make sure your character's set up near the XP farm, that they won't get harmed if you're in normal or hard mode, and you can just watch TV or do something else while your equipment's getting repaired. All right, while they're doing that, I'll be right back, guys. It'll be just a few more minutes, and then this stuff will be healed up, and we can continue our build. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we'll continue. Let me just get this guy parked up here real quick. Alright guys, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. Got enough XP from our farm real quick. Anytime you see me I did a pause or something like that, just if you're watching this in the future, just jump ahead. So I put all these live streams up on YouTube. All right, so that should take care of that. Let's turn that off. Let's go into peaceful mode. And let's go shut off the the dispenser. Holy mackerel. Could this get any more complicated? Let's make sure there's nothing left to be shut up top. Alright. And our faithful llama, or Yama's still down here. Let's see how well we did. Not too bad. I think most of it's on this one, the chest below it. So the idea is once that fills up, it'll move up into this upper chest. Alright. There we go. Yeah. So that was like half full when I looked at it last. So we're doing good. You can definitely trade a lot of these fish and what have you over at your trading farm or trading village, whatever you want to call it. Let's grab some shut-eye real quick, and then we'll head over and start building. I'm going to need some stone blocks, so I definitely have a bunch where we've been digging out the library. But first, what I would like to do is, my idea is to have Gargamel like sleeping in a chair by his fireplace, and then build his house around him, so I know the dimensions of how wide and tall I have to build this house. And I was showing you the Smurf house is about 12 blocks tall, so it comes up to his waist, so he probably would be about 24 blocks tall. So let's go back and try to build the chair that he would sit in, and then yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Don't ever put a boat near a portal. That portal will suck it right into the overworld, or vice versa. I knew better than doing that. And don't break it again, or it'll be sucked right back to where you came from. So all I have to do is just actually, let me see. Okay, so my stuff's there. I think our village is over here. And Gargamel's house would be like right over here. Let's just make sure we're putting it in the right spot. Yeah, I think it's a little further over here. Get my boot. Yeah, I think it's like right here. Change out my helmet too. All right, so that's where the spider farm is, and I'd like to make this over top of this area, so that way we can actually go through his house to get to the spider farm, as well as the Smurf village. So I believe the edge is like right over here. Oop. So maybe like right at the edge of that, we'll start building the his house. So I figure I'll build a chair here and then build everything else around this. And it's he's 24 blocks tall, so that's two scaffold. All right, we're at level 70. So 70 plus 24 would be 70, 94. So this is how tall he is. And the half of 24 is 12. So if he was sitting down, we would bend that line at the 12th mark. So that's how tall. Imagine if we were a Smurf. That's how big Gargamel is to us. Um, so I guess the chair would be like one of the legs would be 12 blocks tall. And then you would have the seat and then the back. And then this would bend at the 12th block like an L. Um, so let's see. See if I can use these spruce trees and thanks for agreeing with me, dude. Uh, hopefully I don't have to go back to the tree farm. I can just use what we have here. So most of this is just going to be stone brick for the build. I don't want to get too crazy because just to get the shape of this place is going to be a little not difficult, but it's going to be not real simple either. So So imagine this being the center of the chair. And we go maybe 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For him to sit down. Maybe 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems kind of wide. Let's grab a little shut-eye real quick, and then we'll continue. Something like that. So I'll go back over to the Smurf village. I should have a few planks. I guess I am going to have to get a lot more wood. But I figured if I could just get the chair built, then I would understand the dimensions. Could use the brown mushrooms for like the seat in the back temporarily. I should just use this shulker. So what we got to do now is figure out how he's going to be sitting back. Like I think, okay, where is the water is over there. So I'm thinking like the fireplace. Maybe he's leaning that way, and then the fireplace. I don't know. Maybe it's over here, but so the back of it, back of the chair, would be here. I'll definitely use spruce trim, but for now, so let's say like that, and this is going to be the back of the chair. And I'm thinking maybe 12 high, maybe 6 high. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see how tall that is. Yeah, it's got to go a little taller. Then another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's proper. I like how the size. You do feel like a Smurf when you're up against this chair. How's that for a Gargamel sized chair? Take that, John Bams. John Bams makes huge, gigantic builds. Look how big the cows are compared to that chair. So what I'm planning on doing is have him sleeping in that chair with his feet up on a table. So I could have maybe the table going this way, like, and have his feet going up. He would lean back, have an angle going up like that, and then like a V, and then his legs up on the table. Um, and he's supposed to be 24 blocks long, so 12 would be there. The other, be like 12 going up that way, and 12 going out that way. Well, I got a lot of. Let's use the white stems because it sticks out to this stuff. Let's see. So we're going to take a V, 12 going up to the corner here. almost like stairs. So let's count how many that is. This should be like his butt right here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the V going up the other way. Let me break these so we can use these. But I could fill it in more where his body would go up that way, and then his butt and then his legs going up across the table. So we have to make a table like right about here. So if you can imagine Gargamel laying in his chair, like with his back against the chair, his feet up against, or his legs up on the table, with his feet crossed, and it's in a 45-degree angle, so they his house would be built around him. So now I know the dimension of building his house. Um, Now in the video by Hot Dog, it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. His room is about 11 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and about 8 wide. And this right here is, we go from the back of this chair to the leg over there. You got one, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And that's just 21 blocks from the back of the chair to the front of the table. That's 21 blocks. And I would assume that would, from the dimensions of that house, that would be approximately like half of that room. I should just go and get the stone. Let me go over to World Spawn, where I have tons of stone bricks, and bring them back. And just so I can get an idea of the dimensions of this thing. And fortunately, we're right next to the Smurf village, so the portal's right over here. Now I'm in peaceful mode. I shouldn't have to worry about getting attacked, but I always wear the gold just so I don't forget, so I stay in the habit. Now to build his body, we could use wool blocks and just dye the blocks different colors, so that I would actually have a large statue of him and his cat, which is Azamel. Um, oh, what's Gargamel's cat's name? Azrael. Yeah, Azrael. Yeah, we're going to have to make a life-size version of Azrael too. Probably by in front of the fireplace. Keep forgetting not to go go through there. One of these days, I'm going to go through there, and that lay's going to be waiting for me. I have to move the portal on the overworld away from the LA, so that way I can go back through that portal again. But unfortunately, it's still pretty close to where the LA is at in the library. I'm going to grab these bricks and then head straight back and I'm going to call it a stream because I got to get out and do my Ubering. Um, so hopefully I have enough time to grab these bricks, go back, lay out the perimeter so you guys can get an idea of what I'm trying to build. And if you're new here, this is the World Spawn library that I've been building and we will be getting back to. I just stopped temporarily to do the St. Patty's Day build, which is the Smurf village. I must have moved a lot of this stuff over at the storage. I should have a shulker. Sorry, guys. I should have a shulker down in the stone mason thing. Let's take a look. Yeah, last night I finally watched that Walt Disney St. Patty's Day movie called Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's from 1959. It stars Sean Connery. Sean Connery, the guy who played the first James Bond, and well, technically the second James Bond, and and he also played Indiana Jones' dad. And he was 29 years old when he starred in that Disney movie back in 1959. Can't believe it, but it was a good movie, man. Guys, gotta watch it. Classic Disney movies from the 50s and 40s. Walt Disney originally did animated movies like Snow White and all, which is coming out now recently and pretty. It's going to come out very soon with a live action Snow White. But after he did Snow White, he wanted to do live action. And a lot of the original Disney action or live movies are pretty amazing, classic. You can tell it's from the era from that time period. But like I said, when I was a kid growing up in the '70s, that's what you would normally watch. Is that's like a Sunday evening around 7, and they would show for an hour one of those classic movies or animations. Good stuff, man. Let me collect this stuff, and we'll get right back to the Smurf Village. Now, another idea too is you don't have to do like I mean the way I'm building this, because a faster way of doing this would be simply just using a bucket of water and lava, and you would definitely have building blocks right away, like cobblestone. That way, you don't have to dig the stuff up. You can still be in survival and have instant construction blocks right away. Takes a little bit for my game to render. So I would like to put a fireplace so that's where his cauldron's at, because he's supposed to be a sorcerer. Um, so I guess this is going to be on a diagonal. I would put it maybe like here. And I am definitely not measuring this out. If you're wondering, I am not measuring this out. I'm trying to use that as a guide, that table and chair. So, okay, so if this is his chair, he has enough room to walk out here, get around the table, I would suppose, and then come out here. I'm trying to get a good view. It's hard to see it from the ground, but I really don't have enough time to build the first part of this place, but at least I have the perimeter down. So you can see there's the fireplace, like right here. So his table and chairs are next to the fireplace. This would be the, yeah, I shouldn't put this here. Well, yeah. I think I did this kind of wrong. This has got to be up against here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I think this has got to go out this way. Not along there. It's hard to get a good view of this. Let me pull out my scaffolding. Maybe I can get a higher view up on it. Yeah, I think I should actually extend this out further out this way, but, or maybe make the fireplace bigger, pull that out there, and keep running it out that way. I think it'd be okay. But you get the size of how big I'm making this. I think I should move those blocks out a little bit further out and then out and around. But if you look at if you do a Google search for Gargamel's house, there's a section that has a straw roof. That's this section here. And then there's a little section that has a tower and then a courtyard, which is all one large rectangle. So there's 3 sections to one large rectangle. And we'll come back here on next Monday and we'll keep working on this. I'm excited to see how this turns out, and then I'll build a statue of Gargamel sitting in that chair with his legs across this table somehow. And then his cat would be, if I make this fireplace a little bit longer, maybe his cat would be in front of the table or something like that. But yeah. All right. Let me turn around, find you guys a raid, and we'll be back here next Monday. Put that there. Yeah, give me a second. Let me know in the comments. Go to my YouTube channel and let me know in the comments how you're, if you're liking this or not, or what you would like to see in future builds. Right now, for who's playing right now, we have Mara Bell Jade, Speed, Mark Live, and What's LVOE. And the winner is, let's go to Mara Bell Jade. She looks interesting. A path, build mode activated, truly bedrock. Oh, okay, that's what I play on, bedrock. And see if we can get into Mara's room. Oh, she does big builds too. All right, we'll be in her room in a few seconds. We'll be back here on Monday next week for this world and Friday for hardcore. This Friday for hardcore. You guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you then.